everything was good in the 70s. They got some of that 70s pussy down now. They got some of that 70s pussy, and they still got hair on it. So they still got hair on that pussy. Kidding you. And they got a little twang to it. See, that's what make that pussy good. When they got a little twang to it. It gotta have a little twang. You know what I'm saying? That's what make that motherfucker good. That shit with that goddamn Victoria's Secret shit on it.
It don't be worth shit.
It don't be worth it because you don't know what you fucking.
Go ahead, ready, Phil.
That's just like cooking pork chop that you can't smell it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? What the fuck am I eating? Right. That's like having a stopped up nose and trying to eat. You feel what I'm saying?
Waste your time.
Waste your time.
Waste your time. Walk off the
side.
Smell a part of it.
Yeah, what I'm telling you, the smell is one of your senses.
What's up? As you can see, we already in it. And now, we back in this bitch, this Thomas Talk podcast, your boy here, man. And I'm holding on.
Hey, yeah, it's your boy C. And boy, hey, we got our main man in this motherfucker today. We got a substitute teacher.
Hey, listen here. I came in here to be a guest host, end up being the main attraction. But it's all good. We gonna get it on.
You right.
And we gonna get it on like Tony Rome. And we gonna get it in like Ruby Lynn. Y'all probably don't know Ruby Lynn, she's an old hoe. Y'all don't know old hoes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna introduce this shit to you though.
I like that.
Y'all don't know Tony Rome either.
I don't know
Tony Rome.
Don't know damn one of them.
Don't know damn one of them. But goddamn it, hey, there's some good people to get to know.
Yeah, Ruby Lynn.
Go ahead and jump that motherfucker out here, man.
Man,
we got current event.
Current events, man.
Shit. I hate to talk about this nigga.
Hey, look,
I hate to talk about this nigga though, man.
Man put me on the spot. I'm like, damn, we gotta talk about this nigga again.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to though.
Antonio Brown.
Well, go ahead then. I got a couple comments on that.
Antonio Brown, man. The nigga done got kicked out of New England. And for everybody who was saying, oh, Antonio Brown had this master plan to get out of Oakland. Hey, y'all giving him too much credit. He too stupid. He too stupid to think ahead. So he didn't have no master plan to get the fuck out of Oakland. You know what I'm saying? It's over with for him.
Well, Chris, now you know I got to step in and kind of be the light.
Please.
The vulture.
Please.
All right. Now.
Matt, and you a Raider.
I'm a Raider.
I mean, you both a Raider.
From the heart.
Yeah.
I'm a Raider from the heart. But let me explain something to you. Bill Belichick is a mastermind.
Right.
New England really wanted Antonio Brown before he left Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh wouldn't trade to New England with Antonio Brown because they already knew they were going to be on Pittsburgh's schedule.
Right.
So what Bill Belichick conjured up was a front door, back door concept. Antonio Brown, you come through the Raiders back door, and we're going to get you out. You come through the Raiders front door, and we're going to get you out the back door.
Right.
So what they did was they hooked up with some masterminds of social media. And they created a way that Antonio Brown can come up with different techniques and different strategies to get out of Oakland. First, they started with the
I read that,
thing.
man.
Yeah.
I read that. They did say that he talked to somebody on how to get released from a team.
From social media.
Okay.
A mastermind from social media. How to get
I saw that.
Okay, now listen. He started with the feet thing because really he was doing it for Hard Knocks. But he started with the feet thing. Now all this still social media shit. Hard Knocks really social media shit. Alright? So he started with that, with the feet. Okay, that right there was just a stepping stone.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to the helmet.
Right.
Alright? He should have been satisfied with the helmet because even though he did the grievance with the helmet, the final helmet that he chose, they were paying him to wear the helmet.
He got an endorsement.
He got an endorsement.
I see the play he ran on that. I see the play he ran on that.
But that wasn't enough. it was really like, have you ever seen that movie that Elvis Presley played in? Not Elvis Presley, but Eddie Murphy played in, Brewster's Million.
Yeah, I think.
When every time he tried to go broke, he was making $1.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah, no, Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
No, Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Every time he tried to go broke, he was making $1.
Yeah.
Every time Antonio Brown was trying to fuck up, he was winning.
He was making $1.
He was making $1.
You'll make it $1.
Okay, then booming, baby. We booming.
We booming.
We booming. So he had to go to the final result. Boy, I'll hit you in your motherfucking mouth, Crackle.
He called him a cracker.
That cracker did it.
That cracker did it.
He went too motherfucking
He went too
far.
goddamn
far.
far.
He went too
fucking
far.
That's what got him out of there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was all part of a plan to get him to New England. But at the same time, Bill Belichick had already talked to Robert Kraft. This right here was to free Robert Kraft from the prostitution shit.
Okay.
You notice they ain't talked about that no more.
They ain't said no more
Nah,
about it.
they sweat right on the road.
Okay, Robert Kraft already knew about the sexual assault thing with Antonio Bryant. He already knew about that. Bring him
I
on.
told they already know shit.
They already knew that shit.
They knew it.
Bring him on over here.
They knew it. They knew
Bring
it.
him on over here. John Gruden said, look, I wish him luck.
Right.
I hope he get what he looking for.
Right.
They already been talking. It's a 32-man organization.
Cause you know what, no man.
It's a fraternity.
Man, I see what you're saying. Robert Kraft looking like, hey, Antonio Brown, come on over to the Patriots. I got jammed up in some old prostitution shit. That shit, we know how to fix that shit.
That wasn't it. What it was, come over here. I already know you got the prostitution thing going on. But now,
Yeah, sexual rape case.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's all prostitution.
Yeah,
All that
all the
shit.
prostitution.
I'll pay you to work out with me and suck my dick.
Right.
Come on, man. All that prostitution. Anyway, come on over here. Come on over here. Let me get you.
Mhm.
Then, when I cut your motherfucking ass, because they don't put the shit in out there on the news and shit, but you don't assaulted this woman, when I cut your motherfucking ass and show the women organization that I ain't going for it.
Ah, I got you.
I ain't going for that shit.
Right.
Although I did get caught up in it, I do have sympathy for women that's been exploited.
Right.
But I got to get you over here to clear my name.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm
I
saying?
understand what you're saying.
Hey, if it's over your head, let me know now.
Yeah, it is.
No.
You see my face.
No,
I feel you.
I understand what you're
Yeah.
saying.
I feel you.
Yeah. I don't.
He had to sacrifice Antonio.
Yeah,
He
he
had
was
to
a sacrifice.
He was sacrificed.
He was a human sacrifice.
I mean, get the motherfucker on my ass.
This motherfucker missed out on $39 million in 2 weeks. You know how hard it is to come up with $39 million?
Boy, all come up 39.
Boy,
And they paid him $188,000. They paid him $188,000, I think $188,000 or $144,000. The Patriots, when he played that game. I think he made $144,000 or $188,000, somewhere around in there.
So that had nothing to do with the millions right there, because Melvin Gordon making $333 and his whole shit is $333,000 a game.
Mm-hmm.
His whole shit is he ain't making enough money.
But see, the thing about it, here, maybe what I'm trying to explain to you, man, let's go back to what I was telling y'all, and maybe in one of the talk shows that I spoke on once before. Once you admit that you have a mental illness, they welcome you back in, because do you remember the word that I gave you and Chris on, I think, the first segment or the second segment? I gave you the word Draketomania.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Remember that?
I looked it up.
Draketomania is a mental illness that you have, that people that want to get away from the plantation,
Yeah, I remember.
want to get away from the punishment, they consider them mentally ill for wanting to get away. But now once you consider yourself mentally ill, they welcome you back in. Brandon Marshall, he admitted he was mentally ill.
They brought it back in.
They brought it back in.
They brought it back
Goddamn
in. Randy Mouse, nigga.
Draketomania.
They brought it back in.
Brought him back in. Soon as goddamn Josh Gordon admit he had a mentally ill problem, They brought him
Brought
back
him back
in.
in.
Drake the Mania. Y'all think this shit some bullshit. So I see y'all ain't been doing y'all homework what I've been telling y'all.
Hey, man, I feel you though. I feel you.
Hey, look though. Okay, Mac, don't get away. I didn't know Curry Vitt was gonna take off like this, but don't get away from it. Why he not playing now? You ain't laid up the wire. Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick decided.
He was a human sacrifice
sacrificed.
from the jump.
Okay, so that's the part I missed then.
Yeah.
He was a human sacrifice from the jump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to go, motherfucker.
Yeah, he was a human
Just
sacrifice.
to show you that I'm sympathetic to
But
him.
now, once he followed along with the program, say he got CTE, and CTE is another form of mental illness. Once he admit he got mental illness, Dallas Cowboys gonna pick him up. But it probably won't be until the trade deadline or the beginning of next season. But he got to admit.
But he gonna play again.
But he got to admit he got mental illness.
But he gonna play again.
If he admit that. But if he don't never admit that,
He won't
he'll
play.
never get back in. See, that will fuck T.O. up. He never admit that he had mental illness.
Chris, tell your shit. Hey, Mac, now, hey, you know me.
Talk to me.
All your shit is just talking till it start coming in.
Okay.
Right? My man Chris got a whole nother synopsis.
Well, talk to me.
What's that?
They gonna drain him.
Oh, they gonna drain it. They finna get all that money back.
Yeah, they got to do that.
They finna get all.
They gonna do that.
But Chris
money.
said it's all behind him saying,
Cracker.
That too, but at the same time. See, back in the slavery time, you had people that did go on slave revolts.
what's his name? Nat Turner.
Nat Turner. You had other people outside of Nat Turner.
Nat Turner when you know about.
That's the one you know about.
Yeah.
But you had plenty of slave revolts.
I ain't been doing the
That's
research.
what he doing now. He went on a slavery revolt. So what they do, they drain you, they get their money back, they take their money back, they take their wealth back, and then they take all the other stuff that you got, and they take their white woman back you got too.
They really about like the feds.
Yeah.
The feds take everything
They take
you got, so you
everything
can't
back.
fight the case.
So you can't fight the case.
Yeah.
So now when they take all that back, and then the main thing that they take back is that white woman. They take her back. See, that's what King Kong was all about. See, King Kong really represented the right race. I mean, the black race.
Right.
King Kong represented the black race.
Oh, King Kong for that white girl.
Listen, King Kong represented the whole. That's why he was so big.
Yeah.
Because he represented the whole white race that they brought
Black
in,
race.
that they brought over
Black
on a
race.
ship.
Yeah.
They chained King Kong down, drugged him, chained him down, and brought him over on a ship to America. Okay, they did the Africans the same way. They drugged them, they chained them down, brought them over on a ship. King Kong represented the whole black race. Now, when King Kong seen that white woman, he went crazy.
He went crazy.
He went
He went plumb fool.
He went plumb fool.
He went plumb fool. And the first thing he wanted to do was climb to the top.
Climb to the top. Climb to
Once he got to America, he
Empire
wanted to
State.
climb to the top.
Hey,
Climb to Empire
I
State
don't know when you got time to do your homework like you do, but I'm glad you let the people know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, see, man, when we met you 20 plus years ago, had me run to the barber shop 2 or 3 times a week. I'm getting shape. I gotta hear this nigga.
Yeah.
Just to hear him talk.
I gotta hear this
Just to
nigga
hear him
talk. I gotta hear it.
King Kong represented the black African race. That's what
It's
King
somebody
Kong was all
saying
about.
this. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
King Kong represented the whole black
There's also
race.
somebody
But when he-
saying this.
But when
This
he
is talking
seen
crazy.
that blonde-headed white woman, now
Right.
you know King Kong can't fuck this girl.
You can't fuck him.
But when he seen that blonde-headed white woman, held her in his hand, in his arms, breathed on her,
Right.
smelt her,
Right.
he fell in love with
Fell
her.
in love with him.
And when they took that white woman and they chained him down on that ship, when he woke up and he realized where he was at, only thing that he was in search for was that white woman.
That white woman.
He wasn't trying to find how to get back home. He didn't realize he was in a foreign land. Only thing that he wanted was that white woman.
That
And
white
when they
woman.
showed that white woman come in that arena, and he seen them, and he grabbed them motherfucking chains and broke them chains
Like it was nothing.
like they was nothing. He could have been done it.
He could have been it.
He could have been broke them chain.
But he had submitted to the system.
Right.
But when he seen that white woman,
Well, you goddamn true.
he cooked the food.
But he showed him
He
motherfucking
showed his
ass,
motherfucking ass. Same thing with Antonio Brown, all of them. When they get that white woman, they act the goddamn fool.
Why? What makes the white
I'ma tell you
woman
this.
make motherfuckers act like that?
Hey, look, I had to go holler at my homeboy yesterday, and yeah, I said nigga ain't doing too good, goddamn or whatever, but he's still talking about money. Cause he figure on the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
He always wait to the other side of the struggle.
Okay.
He said, "Boy, I'm gonna get that 2-door Lexus, the coupe." He said, "Boy, it's a nigga in town that got one now. Got some little rims on it." He said, "Now, mind you, my man bought goddamn shit. It might be about that. Damn, I don't cup. Nigga, that nigga might be about goddamn 60. He don't go by that.
Yeah.
He might be about goddamn 60. But he said, dude, he said, boy, I like that car. He said, boy, it got the goddamn little peanut butter interior. Got the ring." He said, but I like that car. He said, but you know what I hate about it? He had a goddamn white woman with him. He said, I don't know why when niggas get some money, they think that's their trophy.
The white woman.
The white woman.
Well, it's like this right here. And I'm going to try to be as simple as I can. Really, the white woman was built for the black man.
The white woman was built for the black man.
She was built for the black
Now,
man.
Matt, you got these motherfuckers' attention now.
Now you got
Now,
the goddamn attention.
now
You
you
got
got-
these motherfuckers'
That's
attention.
mine.
Hey,
That's
listen.
mine.
Hey, listen. Now, in one of our segments, I told you it wasn't a such thing as racism.
You did say
It was
that.
created by the government to separate the United States people. That's another form of separation.
Right.
Separate the black people and the white people from coming together. Now the government have taken control of us coming together. It wasn't the civil rights movement. Now the government has conjured up a system that they have put together to bring us together. They got shows on TV now called Blackish, and now they got a show on TV called Mickish.
Mixes.
Yeah.
Mixes, yeah.
Now when you look at commercials, they got a white man and a black woman.
And see, hold on.
I seen that.
Hold on, man. Oh, you right, though.
I'm telling
Hey,
you.
but look, though. I don't mean to cut y'all, but I tried to watch Blackish. My kids watch Blackish. I went
Yeah.
on my own
Yeah.
and tried to watch it. It's a show full of goddamn stereotypes, right?
Yeah.
Right, you talking about that.
I got through the first season. It's some funny shit in it now. Now shit is funny. Like, and it ain't that corny humor either. It's some good nigga humor in there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay, but I never got to the second season, and it's been months now. I never made it to the second season. I want to go back and watch it, but I don't think I'll partake.
Well,
in it.
go back and
But I want to watch Mixes because Blackish was funny.
yeah.
But all the underlying meanings, because that Blackish is a whole, it's nothing but underlining stereo. That's all it is.
Stereotype, right.
That's all
Well-
it is. The whole show is.
Let me explain something to you. Don't look at it as stereotyping. Don't look at it as entertainment. Look at these shows as a message. All these shows have a message. You got to go back and look at them as an adult. Open up your spiritual mind.
When I'm
Open
looking
up
at
your
that, I just want to
spiritual eye.
laugh. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
but don't
looking
look
for.
at it entertainment. It's messages in there. It's messages in all these shows that come on TV. You got to go and look at the message. I tell you what, I'll take you all the way back to Sesame Street.
Okay.
God
damn.
damn. Hold on, though, man. You got to get back to why the white woman built for the
black man.
For the black man, you got to
I'm
clean
gonna come
that.
to that. I'm gonna go back to Sesame Street, then I'll come back to that.
All right.
Okay? I'm gonna go to Sesame Street. Go back and watch Sesame Street as an adult. As an adult, not as a kid.
In a fucking way though.
Right.
But yeah, go
Go
ahead.
back and watch Sesame Street
Right.
as an adult.
Right.
Everybody that was on Sesame Street was fucked up.
Fucked up. Okay.
They was fucked up. Big Bird was a transgender.
Big Bird was a transgender.
Big Bird was a
It
transgender.
was a woman behind that.
It was a man.
Oh, but it was transgender in real life.
Yeah, he was transgender in real
Oh,
life.
Big Bird was transgender in real life.
Yeah, it was homosexual.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Big Bird was a
Like the one you
transgender.
seen at the Bible Center.
Big
this
Bird
the
was
one
a
on TV.
transgender.
Yeah, so yeah.
She was a
I never saw
Big
Big
Bird
Bird.
was transgender, homosexual, but also a schizophrenic. Big Bird had an elephant that nobody seen but Big Bird. Snuffleupagus.
Stuff of love.
Couldn't nobody see that big motherfucker but Big Bird. And
I
Big-
didn't know that.
yeah, Big Bird the only one could see that motherfucker.
That's how much I didn't get to watch Sesame Street.
Yeah, Snuffleupagus was
What
on.
you mean? So Snuffleupagus didn't have no scenes with nobody else?
Snuffleupagus could be in this room, and Big Bird can be in this room, and they'll show all us talking, and Big Bird talking, and you'll think that we see Snuffleupagus, but we don't see him. Big Bird see the motherfucker.
So you mean tell me all them years of Sesame Street that Oscar,
They
None
couldn't
of
see
them-
that motherfucker.
none of them seen Big?
No, they didn't see Snuffleupagus.
Wow.
I ain't know that.
I ain't know that.
Now you go look at
It's,
Oscar.
It's hot.
Oscar was a dope head.
Oscar
Was a dope head on drugs.
Oscar won't stay in the trash can, right?
No, not Oscar. Oscar was the one staying track can. I'm talking about what was the other motherfucker say? Hey, you guys.
with the
Gomer.
Goma.
Okay.
He was a motherfucker on drugs.
Okay.
He come in that motherfucker. Hey, you guys, acting all hyper and shit.
Yeah.
He was on drugs.
Oh, they dope.
He was on that shit.
Yeah.
He was on them pills.
Yeah.
Hyperactive like a motherfucker.
Right.
Hyperactive like a motherfucker. Now, the motherfucker Grouch, the one that live in the trash can,
Right.
Grouch was a pedophile.
He's a pedophile?
Yeah, he was a homeless pedophile. Grouch was a homeless
Cause
pedophile.
he talking to them kids that's coming through Sesame Street. Well, he fucking with them, ain't he?
Well, him and what we call it work hand in hand. Him and the Cookie Monster. Him and the Cookie Monster worked hand in hand.
Right.
Cookie Monster had them cookies to attract them kids.
Oh,
shit.
But then
Look
when
at this
they,
nigga. Well, he always got some. He always clean it up though.
but see how they get the kids to disappear. Cookie Monster will draw the kids in, and the Grouch will snatch their ass down that trash can.
But that's real. That's real. That's real.
That's real shit. Now listen, the Count, he was the landlord.
Okay.
The Count was the landlord. He used to count that money.
Okay.
Yeah, he got that money,
But
didn't
every
he?
time-
They got that count that money.
But see, at the same time,
Count the bad
at the same time, he was a flasher. He was butt naked up under that motherfucking cake. That's why every time he count that money, and the flash come, and he be like, and when he count that money, he'll goddamn pull his jacket over, and the flash will come. See, not a long time ago in New York, they had flashes. They used to wear trench coats.
Right.
And they just got there and walk down the street,
Right.
open up their motherfucking jacket.
But that nigga.
But they had naked.
But they
Yeah.
had
See, the
naked.
Count was a flasher.
Right.
He was a pervert.
Right.
But he owned all the brownstones.
Okay.
He owned all the brownstones on Sesame Street.
Okay.
It was a street that motherfucker lived on Sesame
right.
Street.
You're right.
And see, the Count was a flasher.
Right.
When he count that money, and when they turn that money in,
Yeah.
he'll goddamn come up in front of one of them and open up his jacket and flash their ass.
Yeah.
See, he was a pervert.
Yeah, he was.
Okay. Bert and Ernie, they were gay.
Gay. They were gay. I heard they were gay.
Yeah.
They were gay.
I just found out.
You
they
look
were
at
gay.
the scene where goddamn Bert was in the tub and Ernie was giving him a bath with the rubber ducky. Yeah, go back and look at the scene.
Hey, look.
That's it.
I'm
Bert
gonna tell
Ernie
you
was gay.
this. I know you seen my face. That's why you said it again. But, boy, you got too much goddamn time on your
That's
hands.
not Bert
Hey,
Ernie
look
gay
at him.
though.
I go back and look at shit.
No,
as
but he
an
done
adult.
seen this shit within the last 5 years.
I go back and look at the shit as an adult. See, when I was watching it as a kid, I couldn't see it.
I couldn't see it.
But when you go back and look at it as an adult, you go back and then you go back and read the biography of the one that was on the show. All of them were fucked up in life for real. All of them had different things
I'm
going on
saying
in life
this
for
though,
real.
Mac. I ain't got time to fuck with that, man.
No, let me tell you something. You have to.
Yeah.
And you a nigga that's out here getting money, but you finding time to fuck with that.
But you have to. What you have to do, you have to tap in to shit to get a better understanding of what's going on around you, because the Bible say, in all you're getting, get understanding.
Right.
Observe all things.
Right.
See, we have to observe all things. Not some things,
All.
all things. And that's
Well, I
and that
can't-
right there, that means something. So then you have to become observant of all things.
I just come
So-
listen to you, man.
So now,
That's how I'm gonna do
now we still on Sesame Street.
it.
We on Sesame Street. Okay, all this shit going on Sesame
Was
Street.
Oscar name Oscar the Grouch?
Huh?
Yeah,
Oscar was Grouch.
Yeah, Oscar.
Right.
Yeah, Oscar.
Yeah, he was a
Grouch.
Grouch.
Yeah, yeah.
But Gomer, with the purple motherfucker that come through there and say, hey, you guys. Yeah, he was on drugs. That was Gomer. But anyway, now I might be kind of off track a little bit about the characters. Don't grade me on that.
I think you did on.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, everybody, my point was, when you go back and look at stuff as an adult, you see things different.
Right.
You see things different. That's why they show you them cartoons as a kid. But when you go back and look at that shit as an adult,
Right.
your mind open up to a lot of shit as an adult.
Mac, I will say this. I got a 4-year-old, and I end up having to watch some of the shit. I am looking at all the undertone and meanings and where you. If my son watching this, I'm watching where you guiding him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that shit got to be limited. You can't sit there. I know a lot of motherfuckers today is doing this, giving them kids some phone and iPads and saying go on.
Go on.
Yeah.
But you gotta watch that shit
What they watch.
You have
because
parental
even-
guidance.
well, you gotta guide
But you
what
got
the
to
fuck
guide
they
what
watch.
they watch it and what they looking at.
I grabbed my son. I just went through his. I grabbed the phone, look at something on YouTube. I don't know, my idea, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But when I hit the search bar, I look at him, I'm like, why you watching? What the fuck you care about that for? Like, what you? He said this to me straight up. He said, yeah, I be watching some weird stuff sometimes. But you know it's on YouTube, so it ain't that
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
It's Alex. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I be watching weird stuff. I'm like, man, I don't get why you watching that, dog. Like, that don't mean shit to nobody. Like, watching. See, I can't say what he watched, because you'll break that whole thing down.
But all this shit right here is brainwashing over here, man. I remember a long time ago, I used to watch the show called The Odd Couple. Y'all probably don't remember that.
I never fucked with, but I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I didn't know they were homosexuals.
I ain't know that neither.
I think I did know
It
that.
was two men live together. But the reason why the show was called The Odd Couple, because at that particular time, it was odd.
I think I did know that. Yeah.
I think
Now
I did.
homosexuality is not odd no more.
Nah.
It's out in the open. But back then, it was called The Odd Couple because it was odd for two men live together back then.
Right.
And not only that, to be televised. They lived in the same house, slept in the bed, same bedroom, but one slept in one bed and the other slept in the other bed in the same bedroom.
Mm.
But they were homosexuals.
Right.
They were called The Odd Couple. I didn't know they were gay. I didn't know nothing about no gay shit back then. But I was a kid. So when they called The Odd Couple, I was, okay, The Odd Couple. What's odd about it? But there was a couple, but it was odd for back then because homosexual wasn't a wide open thing like it is now.
Right.
It was
Right.
very
It's
odd.
It's accepted now.
Hey, but let me tell you this though, man. Cause I got some other shit to say too. But I'm not gonna let y'all off the hook on why this white woman was made for the black man.
Okay, we're going to get back
I'm not
to
gonna
that. Y'all
let
want to get back to
Yeah,
that.
he
I'm not gonna let y'all off the hook.
Y'all
There.
wanna get
the
back
white
to
one made for black man.
Y'all want to get back to that. Y'all want to get back to that.
Yeah, right.
No, yeah, and our listeners do too.
Okay, now. I'm going to try to break this thing down. I know we ain't got that much time.
Now we got plenty of time now.
See, the black woman. The black woman was put together very uniquely. The black man was put together very uniquely. But they couldn't get along. They couldn't get along. They always had different opinions about shit. One of them wanted to be in control over the other one. The other one wanted to be in control of them. So they disputed against one another. That's the reason why Adam and Eve couldn't get along. That's the reason why Eve went into the midst of the garden, away from Adam.
They argued.
They were arguing.
They were arguing.
They were fighting. And so she done went down here listening to this motherfucking nigga down here. Come back and tell Adam, look here, I've been down here talking to this other nigga, and the shit he talking about is real.
It's real.
This shit you talking about, I don't understand this shit you talking about. Now, you
don't
gonna get your
understand.
motherfucking shit together, or I'm finna go back down here, and me and him gonna get it on.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what the fuck you gonna do?
We finna eat.
You gonna eat, or what?
Right.
Shh, motherfucking pussy is good, girl. Shit. Damn, come on then. I'll do what you want me to do. I'll do what you want me to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I gotta do. I gotta do it.
The snake was a nigga.
Yeah! They say the Bible say he was the most cunning of all the serpents. All the
pimp.
slick, pimp, slick, slide motherfucker. Don't got an Eve ear talking that bullshit.
Talking that shit,
So
trying
when
to
she-
get you, trying to knock you from your bitch.
So now she don't came back up here talking to Adam. She been gone for a minute now. She been gone for a minute. She been gone for about 2 or 3 months.
She been gone.
She been gone.
Yeah.
So Adam already know. This motherfucker been gone now when she came. Now you know Eve was thick,
Eve thick.
perfectly put together.
Perfectly put.
Perfectly.
That's thick, ain't it?
Motherfucker about 9 feet tall. Adam had to be about 14, 16 feet tall.
They big back then.
Yeah! Everything was big back then. Dicks and everything. Pussy. Everything was big back then. The fruit, the animal, all that shit.
All
was
that
big back
shit.
then. The tree. You never visited the redwood forest? That was a prime example of how big shit was. That was just a small example of how big shit was. In the redwood forest, they used to cut the goddamn trunks and tractor trailers could drive through those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
In the
You
redwood
right.
forest.
You right.
That's how big shit was back then before it started dwindling it down. Man, Adam had to be about 16, 17 feet tall. Eve had to be at least about 9, 10 feet tall.
Damn.
Thick,
Big motherfucker.
pretty,
Goddamn.
long, silky black hair, pretty white teeth. Man, God said everything was perfect.
Right. Fucking Amazon.
It was good. Everything was good. The food was good.
Well, you gotta be locked in too, boy.
The
I ain't
water
gonna
was
tell you gotta be
good.
locked.
The air was good. The dick was good. The pussy was good.
good.
Everything was good.
Everything.
Everything was good.
And you don't went and left me. You don't went and left me and went down here fooling with this motherfucker.
This
And
shit
now
like
he don't told you what this was for.
Right.
He done told you what they pussy for.
He don't told you what this was for.
Yeah.
And she come back and said, look here, Adam, well, I got something.
I got some.
Adam,
She got some.
I got something.
I got some.
I got something. He don't show me what to do with it.
Right.
The devil had been hitting her.
Yeah.
That's where Cain come from. But anyway, Adam jumped plane.
Cain, it had to be Cain and Abel then.
Well, no. Cain came from the devil. Adam jump claimed it
Came from
because he hit Eve.
came from Adam.
All of a sudden, she done got pregnant. But the devil had already done impregnated her. Because in the Bible say about Cain, you were just like your daddy was from the beginning. Go back and read it. Say you were just like your daddy was from the beginning.
Where this nigga find the time?
Go back and read it. Well, what I'm saying, listen, let me tell you something. All you gotta do is go back and read the Bible. Okay. So now, years later, they built a city. They built the city outside of the garden. Years later, they built the city outside the garden. God told Cain, go, leave from this area, go into the city. Cain told God, said, look, they're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. Because they already done heard about what I done did. They already done heard about what my mom and daddy done did. They mad. Because I'm going to add famine to the world. I don't add famine to the world. My mom and dad don't add famine to the world. They mad. They in the city where everything, it wasn't no evil, wasn't no cussing, wasn't no fussing, wasn't no fighting, wasn't none of that going on. They don't heard about what we done did over here. They mad at me. So God marked them and said, bet nobody better not touch him. Bet nobody better not touch him.
Touch him or deal with me, man.
Touch him, you gonna deal with me. Now, where those people come from? If Adam and Eve was the only ones around, where those people come from?
When you say the city, you lost me
Adam
like
and
a
Eve didn't
motherfucker.
start having children until they got kicked out of the garden. They didn't have no children in the garden because Eve didn't bear children until she left the garden. Because God told her, said, now you're going to bear the children after the punishment. She wasn't having no children before the punishment. She didn't start having children until after the punishment. Said, look here, I ain't going to create nobody else. You're going to start having the children.
Okay.
You're going to start having the children. That's when she had Adam. I mean, that's when she had Cain. That's when she had Abel. And then when Cain killed Abel, she had other children. But it was other people in the world before she started having children. Where they come from? God created them. God had created other people outside of the garden.
Now, where you getting this from?
Okay. From the Bible. It's in the Bible. Why you think when he told Cain?
I never read that.
When he told
That's
Cain.
in Genesis.
Yeah, go read it. Just when he told Cain, go out into the city. And then Cain said, if I go, they're going to kill me. And he put a mark on Cain, on his forehead, so nobody better not touch him. Okay, where did they come from? Because Adam and Eve hadn't started having children then. They had Cain and Abel, true enough.
Where they come from then?
God created them. God was creating people. Just like he did. See, Adam and Eve was mentioned because of what they done. They was a current event.
Okay, so okay.
Adam
Matt.
and Eve was mentioned because of the current event. That's just like if
that make more sense what you're saying.
Okay,
not saying that what you're saying is right or wrong. I'm just saying it make more sense.
This is what I'm saying. That's just like if we over here, and over in Freetown they got some more people, but we did some shooting over here. On the news, they're going to talk about us. They ain't going to talk about the people over there in Freetown.
They just living.
Until they say, well, he from Freetown.
Right.
That's why I'm getting two shape-ups a week.
Shit.
All right, now.
So now, when Cain say they're going to kill me, the city was already built. Who built the city? You know how long it take to build a city?
Yeah, they take it over.
Don't build the shit overnight.
Hey, you still gotta get back that white woman. I see
I'm
you
finna
going.
get to it. I'm finna get to it.
Yeah, hey.
All right. So now, as time went on, they had some stuff going on to where even when Cain went into the city, it was.
And I'm picturing all these as black people.
Yeah. When Cain went into the city, it was some shit going on. Whole lot of fighting, whole lot of stuff that wasn't going on before the sin came.
Yeah.
See the sin.
Oh, okay, because they wasn't doing shit.
They
You right.
wasn't
You
doing
said it. You said
so
it.
now when Adam and Eve did what they done,
Right.
people started to learn what all this stuff was about because they ate from the fruit, from the tree of knowledge of good and evil.
Right.
So they ate from the tree of
So now
knowledge
you
of
know
good
better.
and evil. Now you know good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know good and evil. At first you knew good. Now you know evil because they ate from the tree of the fruit of good and evil. Okay, so now, but they never ate from the tree of life. That's when God put a hedge around the garden so they wouldn't eat from the tree of life. Because if they would have ate from the tree of life, we wouldn't die today.
Right.
It's in the Bible. I ain't making this stuff up.
Right.
They never ate from the tree of life. God said, I must kick them out and put a hedge around the garden before they eat from the tree of life. Because if they eat from the tree of life, they'll never die. They'll be just like me.
Right.
They'll never die. So God put a hedge around the garden before they ate from the tree of life. But they did eat from the tree of good and evil, of knowledge.
Where the white woman at, man?
I'm finna get to it here, Mary. Slow down. Be patient. Okay, so now, on down the line, all this stuff going on. They had a man that they called the big head scientist.
They called him that then?
Well, that was like
Okay, you
one
cleaned
of
it
his
up for
things. That was
now.
like one of his things. They called him the big said. His name was Yaku,
Yeah, cool.
the big head scientist. He was born with a big head. You ever seen a big head baby?
Yeah.
Okay, he was born with a big head. Like he was like, but he was smart though. But he was born with a big head, like a water head.
Mm-hmm.
But they just called him the big head scientist. Almost like he had two brains, but he just had one brain, but he had a big head. They used to mistreat him, and then they used to mistreat his mom and his daddy too.
Okay.
The people that lived in the city, because of the big head baby, they thought that these two people were evil, so they mistreated them. They beat it on them.
Cause they look different.
Yeah, because they look different. So now, when they killed his mom and daddy. They killed Yakub, mom and daddy. So what he did was, he had people that followed him. They left and went into the mountains. They got away. They went to the mountains.
You don't want to do the ramen now?
He went into the
Okay,
mountains.
okay.
He went into the mountains. Yakub went into the mountains. When he went into the mountain, he took some people with him. But he was a scientist. What he did was, he started a breeding process. Because he wanted his people to look different from those people. Now, you know, when you go into darkness and with no sunlight, the pigmentation of your skin lighten up.
So you telling me Esau, all that's...
Esau, it's kind of in the same category. I mean, we ain't going to get into that. But
that's supposed to be the first white man, though, right?
yeah, Jacob and Esau. But at the same time, that's the reason why that right there happened, because they were both different.
Okay.
One of them was a red-headed white boy that had red hair on his body, had red hair on his arm, red hair on his leg, red hair on his head. He was a red-headed white boy.
Yeah.
You don't see the red-headed white boy. But anyway, and then you got a black boy.
Mm-hmm.
The mama found favor in the red-headed white boy because he was so different that she felt sympathy for him because he was so different. So she loved him more because he was being treated the way that he was treated because he was different.
You know what I don't figure out?
What?
I'm the one fucking him up getting to this white girl shit.
You fucking yeah.
I'm asking too many goddamn
No,
questions.
listen, I'm getting to that. So now when Yakub created these people, when Yakub created these people, he started a breeding process inside of the mountain. Each time that he did the breeding process, they got lighter and lighter. He was in the lab. He was in the mountain.
Nigga in the lab whipping. I'm whipping a white motherfucker in a minute.
See, a white rat is not made in nature.
You right.
It's made in the lab.
In the lab. You all right.
Okay, so now he was in the lab, and he created these white pigmentation of people that had no melanin because they was inside the cave. That's what the story.
They didn't need it.
That's
They
what
didn't need it.
That's where the story of the caveman came from.
Yeah. Okay.
They were short and they were stumpy because they had to stoop down because they couldn't stand up straight. So they were short, and they began to grow like that, short and stumpy, because they couldn't stand up in the cage. Because anything that if you put something,
You're right.
if you put something in a short cage, it won't grow no bigger.
It's gonna stunt its growth.
There you go.
Okay,
you right.
Like a
So
shark.
now-
It's like a shark.
Yeah. Okay. So now you got these short, stumpy people that's in the cave, and they became savages. They became savages. Okay. At the same time, they became savages. They found a love for dogs because they walked on all fours too before they stood upright. So they found a love for dogs.
My wife for a little dog.
Come on, man, maybe get whipping now.
Hey, I'm with you. I see where you going. I see where you. Hey,
Hey, America been slow all day in
hey,
class.
hey, look. Hey, look.
America been slow
Hey,
in
look.
class
Hey,
all
look.
day.
Hey, look. I have been slow.
God
But-
damn.
Don't forget this. Why you fuck with me? Cause I always picked up what you put down.
Okay, so the origin,
That's why you fuck with
listen,
me.
the origin of God come from dog. D-O-G, G-O-D.
God damn. You're right.
What's dog spelled backwards?
God.
Yeah.
Okay,
You didn't hit me with one. I've been know that one.
okay then. So now that they have a love for this animal, this dog, because they had that type of instinct. They had that type of instinct. Okay, so now it's a white woman that's done been created. Never been seen before.
Cause in the cave.
Cause they're in the cave.
They in the goddamn cave.
They're in the cave. You didn't listen to Ice Cube when he came out with the song Cave Bitch. Go back and listen to it. But anyway, the white woman was in the cave. They never seen it before.
I don't know
Now,
that.
you know how you act when you ain't never seen something before. Boy, look at him.
How
Boy,
nigga act on the job when a new girl come in?
boy,
A goddamn fool.
Goddamn
A goddamn
fool.
fool. A goddamn fool.
a goddamn
God.
fool. So when the big strong motherfucker,
King Kong.
no, in the Bible,
Ooh.
Samson.
Samson
But when
with
he
dreams.
seen that white woman, he can have any woman he want. God told him you can have any one you want, but don't touch that one.
Right.
But when he seen that white woman, Delilah,
Delilah.
when he seen that motherfucker, he had never seen no long hair. See, black women had afros.
Right.
But when he seen that long-haired white woman,
Flowing.
built,
Long flowing.
glowing,
hair. Yeah.
skin, looked like the sun ray, when he seen her,
Mm.
well, I don't care what you say, God, I got to have her. I can have any woman that I want that's black, beautiful. Well, I ain't never seen nothing like that
right.
before.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
Sam started that goddamn pillow
Boy,
talking.
Samson got the hope to her.
We gotta get back on our phone conversation.
She laid down with Samson and gave some of that head. See, they wasn't sucking dick back then. Boy, when that white woman gave that black man that head, woo, and sucked that dick, put Samson to sleep.
They wasn't sucking dick
Well,
BC.
But look here,
Yo,
but when she sucked that dick and put Samson to sleep,
sleep. Yeah.
when Samson woke up, he was amazed.
Yeah.
He was amazed.
Yeah.
He told her all his secrets.
He started pillow talking.
He started pillow talking. And that's what's going on with the black man today. He telling that white woman all his secrets.
Yeah.
And when she get the secret, she go back and tell the white man.
Yeah.
I know when they strip.
But you
She was built for us.
Boy, you cleaned it up. So motherfucking good,
Boy, you
boy.
never cease to amaze me, boy.
Hey,
I swear.
Boy,
God
you got my eye clean.
And she was built for us because Yakub was mad at us.
That's a tool.
And he created that
That's
to get
true.
back at us. He created her to get back at us. See,
I had to get to the end of it
Listen.
because, hey, look, and you didn't let me down, man. Boy, I swear to God, you didn't let me down.
well, look here.
bro.
Let me tell you something. And now, like I say, man, white women are beautiful. White women are loving. White women are caring. But the origin of her is what she got to go back and look at. Now, we don't derive to be a different type of people today. The white woman don't derive to be a different type of female today. The white man don't derive to be a different type of male today versus yesterday.
Right.
Everything has a moment to where, man, look here, we got to stop doing this shit. At some point, you have in your life to where you'll say, but I got to stop doing this shit.
Right.
We got to cut this shit out. And that's what we at in America today. The white man just got tired of kicking our ass the way he was kicking our ass.
Right.
He got tired of punishing us the way that he was punishing us because he was turning into a monster.
Right. Right.
Imagine getting up, cutting a motherfucking foot off. Imagine getting up, cutting a motherfucking dick off. Imagine getting up, lynching a motherfucker until he bleed. You're going to turn into a monster
Right.
doing this shit every day to a
Right.
human
Right.
being.
Right.
At some point, you got to say, boy, enough is enough. Let them motherfuckers
Enough is
go on
enough.
and do what they going to do.
Yeah.
We ain't going to give them shit. But let them go on, man. I'm tired of doing this shit, man. I'm waking up every day. I can have a nightmare.
You done beat that
I don't
goddamn
beat
shot.
this motherfucker and set this motherfucker on
Yeah.
fire. I'm smelling burnt flesh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't heard this motherfucker holler
Right.
and scream a scream I never heard before.
Right.
I'm turning into a
I'm a
monster.
monster. I'm a monster. Yeah.
Man, we got to stop this shit, man. Let them motherfuckers go on about their business. We ain't going to give them nothing. We're not going to give them no houses. We're not going to give them no money. We're not going to give them no land. We're not going to give them no clothes. We're going to let their ass free, and they can goddamn fend for themselves. Some of them going to end up coming back.
At least I can sleep at night.
At least I can sleep at night. And some of them going to end up coming back because they ain't going to know where to go.
Right.
Now, it ain't going to be me holding them. They coming back on their own. And that's when they started sharecropping. Well, we'll share the crop with you. And whatever you come up with, we'll get 90%. You'll get 5%.
Right.
Because you're going to already owe us another 5 because you're going to borrow some money.
Right. You gonna borrow some goddamn.
I gotta leave that for you.
Right.
So you pay me back.
So you can pay me back.
that, right?
That's where that shit come from. So what I'm saying is this right here. The white woman was built for the black man.
But you don't see it there. Hey.
That's you brought it all the way home, boy.
She was built for him. Now I'm gonna tell you another thing. The black woman is the black man's natural born enemy.
The black woman is the
Natural born?
Naturally born enemy. The black woman is the black man's natural born enemy.
Okay.
That's why we
it
can't
up,
get
man.
along.
We can't. We really
Yeah, but
can't.
you gotta tell me,
We
clean it
can't
up.
get along. I tell you what, I give you some examples. We all done been in a relationship with a black woman. In and out of a relationship.
I think all mine been a black woman. Yeah.
At some point, you riding in your car. You don't say it, duh. Boy, I can't stand that bitch. Boy, that motherfucker get on my motherfucking nerves, boy. Boy, ain't gonna be long, I'm gonna leave that motherfucker.
Right.
She gone. She
gone.
out of here.
She gone.
She out this motherfucker. And she don't say the same thing about your motherfucking
And
ass.
see, man, hey, man, you said it too. Hey, I was fucking with a black woman one time. Well, all my time I don't fuck with a black woman. You know what I'm saying? But and to
You
bring
keep
that
saying that, dude.
to bring that home, I remember I told this, I told this bitch one time. I said, hey, go to Firestone. Cause, hey, she didn't want to go and get the $25 tie like I told her to go get on White Horse Road.
Yeah.
She above that.
Mm-hmm.
The bitch went to Firestone. I said, hey, go to Firestone.
You sent her to get her head knocked out because you already knew better.
She didn't want to go get the $25 tie.
She wanted
Yeah,
to go
but
to the white
why
man
would you
anyway.
send a
Go ahead,
Firestone,
Chris.
though?
Go ahead,
Hey,
Chris. Let
look,
Chris
look,
finish.
she
Let
wanted to go
Chris finish.
Firestone. So I said, wherever you go up there and get one tie.
Yeah.
The white man sold her 4 ties.
4 ties.
White man sold
That's
her
who she
4
wanted to listen
ties.
to all along.
Right.
That because
I got up there one. Hey, look, man. I got up there. I said, hey. I said, look at me, man. Hey. You know what I'm saying? She didn't need 4 ties. He told me, he say this.
Fending for the black woman.
Yeah. He said this. He said, hey, man. The ties that was on this car, I didn't even know the name of them. I said, hey, the ties you got on this car, I don't know the name of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
he don't give a damn about
But-
you.
No.
He don't give a damn about you. But guess what? He care about her.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. The black woman is the black man's natural born enemy. To this degree, the black man would never satisfy the black woman.
Wow.
He'll never. Because he don't have all the elements and the tools. He don't have all the elements and the tools to satisfy a black woman. He can dream all he want to. He can think all he want to. He'll never have all the elements and the tools to satisfy a black woman. You're going to be missing maybe 1, maybe 2, and sometimes all 3.
And the white woman don't ask for much.
And the white woman really just want to smell up under your armpit. But the black woman, this is what she wants. But look here, the black woman, and her ideal black man is to have money, plenty money. Not no 100 now, not no 1,000 now, $1 million now.
Yeah.
She want him to be beautiful from head to toe.
Mm.
No nappy hair.
Pretty-
She want to have
pretty.
wavy hair,
Way back.
pretty eyes, flat stomach,
Want to be certain
tall, at least about 6'2", 6'3",
Yeah.
pretty feet. They can't stink. Pretty teeth, all that. She want to have all that. She want to have plenty of money, look beautiful, and everything. But most of all, he better have a big dick.
Mm.
He got to have these elements. in order to satisfy.
So the
black
big dick
woman.
over everything.
Well, he got to have money.
But is the big dick over the money?
No, ain't nothing over the money. Hell, I don't see no woman with a big fat motherfucker with no dick. He had plenty of money. But look at him. But she's still not satisfied. Because she'll take his money and give it to another motherfucker with a big dick.
Yeah.
Come on here, Mary. Spit it out. Talk to me now. You ain't talking to me.
Hey! Boy, you done hit me with a few tonight, boy.
Listen. But
That
now,
time I had my drink in my mouth, but boy, you done hit me with a few.
but look here. If he got all three, he'll never be able to get rid of them. He can do what the fuck he want to do.
He can't shake her.
He can't shake her.
Can't shake.
He can go out here and fuck other women, have babies by other women.
She gonna be down.
She gonna be right there with him because he got all three things that she need.
Right.
But if you ain't got all three, that's your motherfucking ass.
Hold on,
That's
what's
your
the-
motherfucking ass.
What's the third one? Big dick and money is two.
Money.
So, man,
You got to look good,
Okay, y'all look good.
and you got to have a big dick. You got to have all three of them elements right there in order to satisfy a black woman.
So, Matt, man, you were talking earlier. Is that the 5 elements of fucking?
Well, the 5 elements of fucking is different from that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just telling you what the black man got to have in order to satisfy the black woman as far as being with her and her being faithful.
Okay.
In order, she don't care what you do if you got all three of them elements.
So, if you got the 5 elements of fucking, would that keep a black woman?
No.
5 elements of fucking don't keep a black woman?
No.
Well, okay, for the listeners out there, what's the 5 elements of fucking?
This nigga
Well,
is funny as fuck to do that.
Let me tell you something, man. That's a lot of stuff I can't really talk about on the show, man, because like I say, man, my wife might hear this stuff, and you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to give you a brief synopsis
Right.
of what I'm talking about. Very brief. I'm not going to go in detail. I'm not going to... The 5 elements of fucking. The 5 elements of fucking. The woman have to initiate. If she don't initiate, it won't work.
You right about that.
It won't work.
I'll go with your dad.
She have to be able to
You got 1 out of
vibe.
5 so far.
She have to be able to vibe with what you got going on with her. She have to agree. She have to be comfortable. That's one.
That's right.
That's one.
I agree with
That's
you.
right.
on that.
Hey, look,
I agree wholeheartedly.
I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't gonna put no finger up if I don't agree with you.
Okay. But do you agree with that?
I agree with that.
You got me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, number 2, the element of fucking.
Right.
It's the environment.
You got me on too.
She have to be in the right environment.
Gotta be comfortable.
She got to be comfortable. She can't be at your mama house there upstairs. You sitting down on that motherfucking couch
Right.
at your mama house. You got to
She
have
not
your
gonna
own
really want to
shit.
do it.
Yeah.
She
You
gonna
got
do
to
it.
have your own shit.
Right. Because I'm going to tell you this. Hail Mary used to always say this right here. Hail Mary had a little bachelor pad back in the day. Hail Mary said, boy,
Look at Matt, he been there.
I think Matt came in and cut my hair one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt used to come.
Yeah.
Goddamn, Matt used to come in and cut my hair before I come to go to the club.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day.
Yeah.
Hail Mary says right here, hey, boy, these bitches come over here, they sit on this couch,
Boy, look here.
and their shoes fall off.
Woo!
Hey, look! I ain't tell you that, either.
Yeah.
I ain't tell you. Hey, look! That couch was so motherfucking legendary.
Yeah,
Once they sit on that couch, I used to get AC on like 65.
yeah.
They sit on that couch. Them shoes come out. Cause the pad was nice.
Yeah.
The pad was nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
They sit on
Yeah,
that
nice.
couch. The shoes
Hail
come out.
Mary, Hail Mary broke ground on it.
Hey, look, I
It was
broke
nice.
ground on it.
It was
Motherfucker
nice.
new.
It was
Hey,
nice. It was
hey,
nice.
look, hey, look. Shoe come out. Next thing they say this. You got a blanket.
Right, right.
That one clean.
Right.
Waiting
Right.
on you.
Woo! Hail Mary. Now, you put up 2 fingers now.
I got 2 fingers
Two
up.
fingers
I
up.
got 2
The
fingers
second
up.
element of
Got 2
fucking.
fingers up.
The second
Got 2
element of fucking.
Now we're going to go into the 3rd. The 3rd element of fucking. You got to tell her you got somebody.
Ooh. Hey,
I can go with that.
Hey,
I can go with
I got
that.
a half a finger.
I can go with
But
that.
let me tell you something. When you ain't got no girlfriend, You ain't
Don't
got
nobody
nobody
want
you
you.
fucking with. You ain't got nobody you talking to. Ain't nobody coming around your motherfucking.
Don't nobody want nobody
Who ain't got nobody.
Nah, put up the third
Right.
finger, motherfucker.
Right.
I got
a third.
I'm gonna go ahead and extend it.
Yeah.
Alright, then.
I got a third finger.
You got the third finger up. Girl, look at him. Now, you know I got somebody, but you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing all that good.
Don't nobody want nobody, don't nobody want.
My goddamn relationship ain't hitting all that. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, I'm feeling you.
Right.
Okay. She in.
I'm with you.
But now if you go in there and tell her you ain't got nobody, you looking for somebody, well, just give me your number. I might call you. I don't know. But anyway, but that's number 3.
Cause she won't knock the motherfucker you got.
Yeah.
She won't knock him out.
Yeah,
She won't
it don't matter.
It's a competition.
It's a competition.
It's a competition.
It's a competition now.
It's a competition.
Yeah, it's a competition
She
now.
want to be able to go to the hair salon, getting her hair done by her beautician,
Say something
knowing
stupid.
she fucking the girl that the other beautician nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just love sitting in there with that on you.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta
Hey,
say it.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
pocket,
I don't got drunk.
I want up on you.
with her nails done and her feet done that the nigga done did that she go with.
They love that.
They love it. I'm
Love
one
it.
on
with
you.
you on 3.
Love it.
I'm with you on 3.
You with me on 3.
I got you on 3. You got
Alright.
me. You sold me.
So now listen. Number 4. You have to have a very sensitive side of listening.
You gotta listen.
Gotta
Hey,
listen.
look.
You
Just
gotta
hey,
listen.
look. Everybody not gonna put up the 4th finger, but you know me, and I got 4 fingers waving high.
Ball again.
You got to listen.
Listen.
You gotta listen.
You ain't got. Don't give no comment.
You gotta listen.
Just listen.
Listen.
Just listen what that motherfucker got to say.
Yeah.
If you give a comment, you don't fucked it up.
But you give away free game too.
You gotta listen to what she gonna do on the job. That last nigga she been with.
Damn.
You gotta listen to all that
You gotta listen
shit.
about her
All
baby
that
daddy.
shit.
You gotta listen how baby daddy did
Oh,
her.
man.
All that shit. You gotta listen to all that shit.
Hey
It's-
man, to the
And
female.
sometimes,
this
you
is about a
got,
home
and sometimes
girl.
you got to stomach the fact that her uncle took her pussy when she was 12.
You gotta stomach it.
You gotta stomach
You gotta
that.
stomach that shit, don't
You
you?
gotta stomach that shit.
Like, damn, I
Damn,
hate that
I
shit
hate
happened to
motherfucking
you.
Shit happened to your motherfucking ass, girl.
Yeah.
But you can't get that much comment.
Yeah.
You gotta have sympathy.
You got you're right.
Gotta have sympathy and
You
understand.
can't react.
By as much as you can say is, damn, I hate that
Damn,
happened to
baby,
you.
Yeah.
damn, I hate that shit
Yeah.
happened to you, baby. I feel you.
Yeah.
Damn, girl, that shit fucked up.
God.
Unc should have did you like that.
Damn, you got 4
Damn.
motherfuckers, 4 bullets coming.
Number 5.
Hey, man,
You want me to stay on number 4? Or you want me to go number 5?
I want you to go on 5, but please bring me home. Please bring me home. 3, y'all won't lost me.
Okay.
Y'all won't lost me at 3.
Oh, I won't lost you.
But bring me home with 5, man. That's why I fuck with
Shit,
you.
niggas, I hope y'all got y'all pencils out and writing these 5 elements of fucking down. The 4 have been
Been solidified by some
Solidified.
real niggas, but go
Right.
ahead.
Number 5. You have to agree. You have to agree.
Clean it up, man. Clean it up.
You have to agree.
Bring me in. I want to come home.
You have to agree to whatever she say
Oh, yeah, 2 fuck. Okay.
in order to get that pussy.
Yeah,
You got
Yeah.
to agree.
yeah, you got to.
And
To
the
fuck.
only thing you got to say,
I'm disagreeing the next day.
only thing you got to say, you right, baby.
You right.
You're right.
You right, baby.
They
What
should
you
do
saying
like
is
their
right.
own job.
What you saying is right. That's
Oh, for real? They
yeah, that's right.
they push your brake back?
Yeah. They push your brake back. And you went off, you cussed them motherfuckers out.
Yeah, you did.
Knowing
right.
that ain't your shit. Knowing that goddamn you ain't no supervisor. Knowing goddamn you been coming in late.
Yeah.
Knowing goddamn you come in, they
The
eat
next
cold.
day, I'm going to tell y'all that.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, girl, they should
You
have did
right.
no shit. You right. That's fucked
You
up,
right.
girl.
You right.
That's fucked up.
No,
That
fucked
shit-
up.
no, you been walking off the line and all that shit.
Oh, your nigga mad at you because when his kids come over there, you don't try to show them no attention and stuff like that. And the only time you show
Them ain't my goddamn
them ain't
kid.
my motherfucking kid, them your
Motherfucking
motherfucking kid.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you right, baby.
You right. You right.
He need to watch his own
Right.
motherfucking kid. If
Yeah.
you bring him over there,
Right.
you need to watch his own motherfucking kid.
So you got to go along to get along just
You
to get what
got
you
to
want.
go along to
get
get
along
along
to what-
to get it on.
To get it on.
Go along to get along to get it
Get
on.
it on.
You know
That,
what I'm saying?
hey, out of all that shit, that's all y'all niggas gotta remember.
That's all you gotta remember. Now, you can fuck. The nigga done covered all 5 stages
Hey,
of getting this pussy.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I had that game long before he said that. Hey, but hey, man, I want to tell niggas out here right quick, man. Man, we sit on this motherfucker, man. We got down. We tell stories and we. It ain't for everybody.
It ain't.
It ain't.
It ain't.
It ain't for the faint at heart.
It ain't for the faint hearted.
It's
It
not.
ain't.
It ain't for everybody.
It
Like,
ain't, boy.
like,
It really ain't, boy.
like my nigga said in Pimps Up Hold Down. Penitentiary come with all that.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of shit that come with all that. You know what I mean? Like the good side was fucking, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That was the good side.
Good
Uh-huh.
side. Right,
But-
right.
It's a whole other side of that shit that you gotta deal with
Yes.
just to get to the
The
next.
side effects.
Yeah.
See,
effects.
it's side effects with getting a hard on.
It's side, hey, they don't tell you that though, Matt.
It's side effects
don't
of getting a
tell you.
hard on. It's side effects. See, it's three things that happen when you get a hard on. I think I explained this to y'all before.
Hey, look, say it again for the new listeners.
For the new listeners,
Yeah.
three things that happen when you get a hard on. See, the
Classic
blood comes from three different areas when you get a hard on. And you can go back and research it. You can talk to your doctor or whatever. The blood comes from your brain, your heart, and your feet. When you get a hard on, when you want to get a real good hard on, all you got to do is clear your mind, clear your heart, and get off your feet. And that motherfucker will get hard. Like you want it. But the side
For all the
effects
niggas that had a problem getting the hard on, he just gave you the game for that too.
But the side effects is just right here. When the blood leave your brain, you ain't thinking no more.
You ain't thinking no more.
You ain't thinking about calling your old lady, telling her where you're going, telling how long you're going to be gone, telling where you're going to be, and telling when you're coming home. You ain't
Right.
thinking about that shit.
Son, done beat you home.
The blood comes from your heart and you become heartless.
So hard.
You ain't worried about the fact that you're married. You ain't worried about the fact that half of your shit can be hers. You ain't worried about the fact that
All
she
that
gonna
is
put
one
your
one.
all that shit
All that
out
shit.
your heart. You ain't worried about that shit.
You don't give a fuck about
You don't
her
give
mama.
a fuck about her mama. Her
And you
daddy,
love her mama.
Yeah.
And you love her mama. You ain't
Yeah.
worried about that
You
shit.
know that shit no more.
That blood coming from your feet, you ain't going no
Stuck.
motherfucking where. You can't move. Ain't no blood in your feet. You ain't going nowhere. You sitting right there on that motherfucking couch and you looking at that motherfucking ass, and the only thing you thinking about is hitting that pussy.
Hit that pussy, you put that pound game.
Put that motherfucking pound on the
I'm
motherfucking
finna
ass.
go to work.
Mm-hmm.
But after you hit, bam, 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 you gotta put the pillow behind the headboard. If you live in an apartment, some next door neighbor won't hit the headboard, hit the
Right.
wall. Bam, bam. Once you get that nut, and you're laying there, and the blood travel back into these most important places. When that blood go back to your brain, you start thinking, but what the hell am I motherfucking doing? Why don't hit this bitch raw?
I hit it wrong.
I don't know if she got something or nothing.
Right.
Brain racing.
Then you
Racing.
got
I got 34 missed calls.
that's when it go back to your heart. Now you're looking at your phone and see your old lady don't text you. She don't call you. You got 3 voicemails and 4 nasty text messages.
Oh, nasty, man.
Now you got them worried about what she gonna say,
Right.
what she gonna do, and you worried about your kids and everything. You got you can
The blood ain't flowing.
blood
Yeah,
back from.
blood black form.
But when that motherfucker go back to your feet,
God damn.
boy, you get up out that motherfucking bed so quick,
You
you
look-
forget to put your drawers on.
Boy, you start looking for your
And you
keys.
start looking for your motherfucking keys. And you get the fuck up out of there.
Mm.
All the way home, you're thinking and you're worried. And you got your foot on the gas, about to get a motherfucking ticket. And
Right.
so you got
Foot.
so much blood in your feet, you got there about to get a ticket again.
Boy,
Foot don't got heavy.
Your foot
Yeah.
done got heavy.
Your foot trembling. Your foot trembling on the pedal.
You're trembling. Trying to get back home. Boy, look at here. Boy, look at here. All you have to do is understand the side effects of getting a hard on, you'll stay out of trouble. But if you don't understand these side effects,
And see, that's why I said it's a side effect to that shit. It's something come with all that.
It's something come with all that.
My heart can't take it no more, man.
there you go.
Yeah.
They can't take it.
There you go.
But for years, that motherfucker was strong.
It was
Yeah.
strong. It was
and
strong.
goddamn fuck everything. I just want the hard on.
I just want that motherfucker hard on.
But
Well, the only reason it's like that though, Hail Mary, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The only reason it's like that, cause really, your dick don't get hard as it used to. So a lot of blood ain't leaving your heart, so you still got a little bit of you still got a little bit of care left.
Kelly left, yes.
All the blood ain't leaving your brain, so you still got a little thought in now. All the feet ain't left, all the blood ain't left your feet, so you still able to get the fuck up and get the hell out of there. But when that motherfucker was getting PR'd,
Right.
I ain't give a fuck.
you ain't give a fuck. All it is that dick don't get hard as it used to.
Right.
That's all it is.
Right.
It ain't got nothing to do because you love your woman more than you love the other woman.
Okay.
It's just the fact that your dick don't get as hard as it used to. See, your old lady ain't getting that good hard dick that she used to have. She ain't getting that good hard dick you used to have. She ain't getting that good hard dick that she heard about 7 years ago. She heard about that dick.
She heard about it.
Hell
She
yeah.
heard about this.
She heard about that motherfucker.
About it.
Every now and then, it'll get hard for her that she heard about it, but that's every now and then.
Yeah, it is.
Valentine's Day, her birthday,
Right.
Mother's Day, and Christmas,
And
it'll
you
get
got
hard.
and you got to do a little exercise
You
before
gotta do
you
a
get
little
into it.
exercise.
You know what I mean? You got to do the exercise.
Yeah.
You got to walk around the block. You know what I'm saying? That
Drink your
morning.
little hen, drink
You know
your
what
little
I mean?
vodka, get that
Take on that
motherfucker right.
hill.
She'll
Take on that
get it every now and then.
hill on the street over there.
She'll
You know
get
what I'm
it every
saying?
now
Do all
and
that
then.
shit. You know what I'm
She'll
saying?
get every now and then, but
Yeah.
every now and then she'll say this right here. Damn, that's what they were talking about. That motherfucker ain't what I thought it was, but I'm here now.
I'm here now.
I'm here now. I love that nigga. I love that nigga.
Why you funny as fuck,
I
boy?
love that nigga.
Why you funny as motherfucker,
We
boy?
wrapping it up.
Yeah, we wrapped up. Hey, look, y'all. Hey, check this out, man. I was talking to a little young cat, man, probably about, you know what I'm saying, the other day or whatnot. And we was on here, it was like 2 weeks ago. What, a Hail Mary birthday?
My bad.
We was talking about near misses. Every nigga in here done had a near miss before, you know what I'm saying? We talking about how we, you know what I'm saying, got by, we skated by the police and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? He said, boy, hey, I love hearing that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. Yeah, hey, look, young nigga, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you gonna jump in the game and y'all gonna be in the motherfucking game, man, you gonna have them near misses. And with them near misses, man,
Straight your shit up.
yeah, straight shit. But at the same time, don't think you gonna jump in the game and be and just everything gonna be come up rosy.
It's
Come on,
not.
no, it's not.
It's not.
But let me tell
Niggas
you,
not gonna
this.
pay you.
If you think you finna jump in the game and be a good drug dealer, nigga, you going to jail. Nigga, you gonna have to get lucky. And that's what we were trying to say. We got lucky.
That's
you know
all
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying? You gonna need you
Shit
can't be
was just
good.
straight
You
luck.
gonna have to be lucky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say this right here from an OG that been in the streets, that don't see a lot of people come and go.
Hey, I fuck with you in more ways than one back in the day.
Right.
One thing that you're gonna have to learn with being in the streets, fucking around in the streets, doing your thing in the street, boy, one thing you got to put in your playbook. You got to learn to miss a motherfucker.
You got
Because you might get 30 years. You might get 25 years. You might get 15 years. But boy, you are going to miss a motherfucker.
Yeah.
If you don't learn to miss a motherfucker, get out them motherfucking streets.
Get out.
Because you're going to miss your mama. You're going to miss your daddy.
Yep.
Learn how to miss
Boy,
them.
look here. You're going to miss your kids growing up. You're going to miss that prom. You might miss the fact that she might get
Yeah.
married.
Yeah.
But you got to learn to miss some shit.
Yeah.
If you ain't accustomed to missing shit, get out them motherfucking
Get out the
streets.
streets, boy.
Hey, and Talk gonna leave with that. Nigga worried about the game, man. hey, Talk gonna leave with that, man. We gonna get the fuck out of here.
We get
Chris,
the fuck out of here.
Can you roll the credit for my boy Noah?
I'm rolling the credit. Oh, we didn't even say no on vacation. He gone to see his beloved Redskins.
No, in
What?
DC.
He in DC. He gone to
In
see
DC.
his Redskins this week. Hey man, I hope you up there having fun.
I've been talking to him.
Yeah, that was Taylor. Yeah, I've been texting, talking to him. You know what I mean? You might catch him on the story on IG, but you know, check us out. Hey, shout out to Persona Keith. He left us a comment
Okay.
on the what's the name?
Okay.
J Nice 864. What's up, baby? We see you out there. Hey, and check us out on. You can follow us on Instagram at Talkers Talk Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at Talkers Talk 1. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review. Leave a review. We'll shout you out on the show and everything. Hey, and like I say, man, peace and love. We got the goddamn brother Mack in here, the fan favorite. He's the top 5 episode. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta listen to this one.
They gotta listen.
They gotta listen to this
one.
one.
Gonna be
They
top
gotta
5
listen
too,
to this
man.
one.
You know what
Top
I'm saying?
five?
Hey, look.
You already top 5.
Okay.
You already top 5, and we got over 110 episodes.
They gotta listen to this one.
You know what I mean?
You gotta listen to this one.
Hey, you know Noah just would have added his cherry on.
You never know what I always
Hey,
say.
nigga, I
I'm
gotta come
just
back with
a
Nard here.
Yeah.
Every time I don't came, Nard ain't been here.
Yeah.
But see, no, ain't here. I call you.
But I want to come with
I call
Nard
you.
here.
I call you. I call
Can you
you.
please do that for me?
Yeah, I
I
call
want
you.
to come with Nard here because I already know Nard gonna make me step my game all the way up.
Right. And
Noah
like I
gonna
said,
really be cutting y'all
Yeah.
and saying
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
challenge.
You
Yeah.
gonna try to
Yeah,
fuck
like
out.
I want to feel that.
I had a little shawty coming. She didn't show up, but you know what I'm saying. Hey, and she was already a question mark anyway. But I know I can always depend on.
But
the
this nigga
man.
telling me all week she was a question mark.
Yeah.
Hey, look, he tell me all week was a question mark. He said, hey, look, he called me early in the week. Said this. I got Mack as a co-host.
Yeah.
In absence of Noah.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey,
I can always depend
Hey,
on
look.
my Mac, boy.
yesterday he said this. I got Mack coming on. It wasn't. He left the co-host off the shit.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
Yeah.
I said this. Mack, give me a day off. But Mack, you blessed my day.
But let him tell you
Yes,
something.
really did.
For the future, never depend on a red bone.
And she a red bone, right? Never depend on the
Nigga,
red
you
bone.
Never
light skin.
depend on the motherfucking red
Never
bone.
depend on the red bone.
Hey, we out of here.
And we out, baby.
Cut that shit, Phil.